Hey, this next lesson here is a Ezekial choke failure to one-handed Americana, okay? Your goal is to do 10 reps on the weak side and 10 reps on the strong side. I'm going to demonstrate 2 on each side, and we'll slow this down a little bit more in technical display. So I'm going to go put my hand underneath the head, okay? And then again, I'm going to raise my knee up in the armpit. And one reason we do that is so we don't get bridged this way. And in the process, as I start coming for my choke, you'll get a hand that potentially is going to come over here and try to rescue his neck. So that's when I feel this hand come in. I'm going to try to pin it with this hand or this hand, but I'm going to feed it and control. When we're going underneath, okay, and this will work on certain people, a standard Americana that has tight shoulders, you should be able to pull this back and finish the match, okay? The reason that we try not to unweave the head, because I have found out when you unweave the head, what happens is the guy straightens his arm. Now you're trying to rebend the arm and you're going to have to go to a mousetrap option on this side. All right? So we're going to not unthread the head, okay? So my hand's going to come underneath the head. My elbow's going to come down. My knee's going to come high. I want the Ezekial, okay? This hand starts coming in for defense. And then I'm going to release my sleeve and grab. I'm going to technically pin it here. If I need extra support on the pin, I'm going to place my forehead on it. Then I weave my hand under here and I grab my wrist. And because we just showed about, you might be able to finish here. Okay, but what we're going to attempt to do here is we're going to reach all the way through and grab the outside of his pinky. Then this hand here, we're going to call this the meat hook. And it's going to come here and grab the front of the pec muscle. Then I'm going to adjust my base a little bit so I don't get rolled. And I'm going to pull back, lift, and twist. Okay, lift up on the head, and that'll force that one-handed Americana. Okay, now I'm going to do 1 rep on the same side a little slower. You'll notice my head controls this hand here so I can release this hand here. I test it and see if I can get him to submit here. If not, I start pulling this in tighter. And the tighter you pull it in, the less strength he'll have to straighten the arm. Then we come over, grab the outside of the pinky. Make your meat hook here. Make sure your base is good. And finish. Okay, now we're going to go to my weak side, okay? Hand under head. Post, staggered base. Go for your Ezekiel choke. Here comes the rescuing hand. Pin it. Trap it. And keep pinning. Go underneath here. Grab that figure 4. If you need extra weight, hold him. Okay? Now we're going to try to keep yarding it just a little bit until we grab the outside of the pinky. We get the outside of the pinky. We get the meat hook. Right? And we finish. Okay? 1 more. Your goal is to put 10 reps in for display. For demonstration, I'm putting in 2 per side. Head, knee, sleeve choke fail, rescuing hand, pin it, put your head on your own fist, test the waters here and see if you can get him to tap. Okay? If he's too flexible, change it. Remember, bend it in tight. Grab that pinky, get your meat hook and to the finish. And that's our Ezekiel failure to one-handed Americana.